could be my poetry professor, my sugar daddy, if you held another symbol of power between your thick hands, knuckles throbbing, adrenaline pumping, with the excitement of finally catching me. If you held a book or your cock instead of a baton coming after me. I lust after the moment I can become invisible and plunge a screwdriver into your eyeball, the one on the left that glimpsed me from around the corner of the building whose shade I sprinted under. A screwdriver with a flat head to scrape against the inside of your skull, while your left eye watches for a crack in the sidewalk. I have tools too. Hold my hands. 1. You made me want to get fucked intensely and anonymously, hands slow, cock hard, in bright fallen light. Break through the gauzy exterior of street lamps at the edge of the water at night. The kind that eclipses depth perception, making everything so much more immediate amongst the lies the institution told me. Desexualizing intimacy is a failure of visibility. 2. The gradual interiority of watching someone flip pages and pages of photos of the one you love. Personal collapse, slide into icon. I wake early, ready for a fight. I wake early, ready for a fuck. Sometimes I think they are just the same gesture between us, the way the visual notebook clicks. 3. We sit close, but and revel in this static proximity pressed up against DW's visual mausoleum. People enter and exit the grid mid-loop. We wait for the loop to repeat, anti-linearity of water falling upwards. Famous gays are only pristine when they're dead. 4. Quick cut off. 5. We sit in between gallery walls, facing others, oriented transit parallel, recordings of DW sprawl out along the tempered light, non-stop with the weight of mortality, immateriality, hopeless rage. I want to grab your hand, close the blanks between bodies and present mourning of the decades of queer bodies propelled toward death by state-sanctioned abandonment. Air bears heavy electric net of implication in the next phase of queer history. Refuse the archive, demand the immediacy of extensions. Press sharp, we breathe the same heavy air of rage. Press play, amps crackle with loss, loosened and looping. 6. Coins cascade down onto my face, embrace for impact, keep eyes open to see where the glisten lands. They recoil on my cheeks and my eyelids and my hollows, mirrored, each shadow holding a loss at its corners. I let the elasticity of the screen stretch over me, taut, and hope I can still breathe. I wield my queerness like a leather jacket, sexy and resilient, that fine brittle line between visibility and surveillance. But God, your spiked leather motorcycle heels are turning me on through the window of incomplete desire. These zippers make me wet. I bite my lower lip and make direct eye contact with the cycles of production until it grinds up against me. I reveal my hardness in the space left between red suture drawing your lips together. Blood and cum form rivulets down your chin, caught by my tongue along carotid. I open up in heavy prep to get fucked by late stage cap non-stop for 8 hours, feeling your hard cock then frame shift, click. 7. I love to watch the planes over New York from my roof, little light grids of transit hanging low in the sky. Come on, pick me up like you did last night at the leather bar. The shadows of anonymity exceed identity politics for